Hello and welcome to Cappin at the Spa. I'm Saratoga Geeze and we're recording live from Quivik Drive in sunny Saratoga. It's been a beautiful weekend this weekend, and I'm doing the show solo today. The rest of the family decided to be down at the Haskell at Monmouth, and I can't blame them for that. So I hope they have a great day at the Haskell. We're going to have a great day here at the spa. I have 5 selections for you. Remember, 6 to 1 or better. We're looking to get some long shots in here and make some money. Today, most of our horses are between 6 and 8 to 1, but before we get started, I can tell you that all 5 of them are 5th choices in their race. So when you have a 5th choice, and if there's no scratches, those horses are, at least 2 or 3 of them we think are going to drift up into that 8, 9, 10 to 1 shot. So let's see what we can do. Let's get started. First race we're going to is race 4. The state bred allowance, non-winners of 1, that's 6 furlongs. We have a solid 8-horse field. The 1's going to be the favorite here, but he's been a beaten favorite 3 out of 4 times. He's been the favorite 4 times already in 4 races. So clearly they love to bet this horse. He's going to be overbet. It's a very competitive field. There's also 2 other horses, Yo Banana Boy and Boss Tweed, who both have good early speed, and both are going to be they're moving up in class, coming off a state bred maiden and a starter allowance. So I'm hoping they get in the speed duel, and we're looking for number 5, Fast Buck Freddy. 6 to 1 on the morning line. Tyler Gaffalione. The horse hasn't run in 8 months, and normally that would be very frightening. However, coming off a bullet work July 13th, and Jorge Abreu off a 6-month layoff is hitting 32%. So that's out of 20 starters, he's got 7 winners. So that's really good. He obviously gets his horses ready. We're going to take a shot here, 6 to 1. We're looking for the closer in a race packed with speed. We're going to try to beat that 1 horse, and we're going to go Fast Buck Freddy at 6 to 1. Let's move on to the 8th race. Race 8 is an allowance, non-winners of 2, 7 furlongs. Another 8-horse field. The favorite in this race, the Brad Cox horse, very talented, ran against Arabian Lion and the Woody Stevens last year. Horse hasn't run in over a year. Whenever you have a horse over a year layoff who's the favorite, you want to bet against that horse. A couple other solid horses in here, Gunnet, Deer District, Arrow Smash, I'm very worried about with Phil Bauer, who's very hot with Rigney Racing. But we're going to go with Full Screen, the 8-horse, 6 to 1. Mark Cassidy is hot right now. He's off to a great start. This horse ran during the Belmont meet here, and he ran off pre-start. It actually says it in the form, which it usually doesn't. So he didn't break through the gate, but he ran off, and they had to go track him down. And then he runs a very good race where he comes on the outside on a speed favoring weekend at the when it was Belmont at Saratoga here, and he flattened out. And after having run off pre-start, I am not surprised at all that he made a good middle move and flattened out. I think he's ready this time. 7 furlongs, 6 to 1. Dylan Davis. Let's hope he sits that trip, and we're gonna go with Full Screen. Let's go to the 9th race. 9th race. Excellent field. Mile is 8th on the turf. Optional claiming 80. This is really like a stakes race. Again, you got 9-horse field. There's no speed in this race, so we're looking for a pace play here. There's 2 horses that show any kind of speed out of the 9. They're both trained by Todd Pletcher. You have Major Dude on the rail at 3 to 1, who generally sits 3rd or 4th, but in today's field, he's probably going to be 2nd. The horse we like is on the far outside. Another 6 to 1 shot, another Dylan Davis. We hope Dylan Davis has a good day today. Steady On. Horse has had one race since last year. Sat just off the pace at a 1.16 miles, stretching out to a 1.125 miles. Todd hits 26%. The horse is 5 of 7, first or second on the turf. And he's got the outside post, which I like. If you watched yesterday, Kendrick Carmouche wired the field with the 9-horse on the outside at 10 to 1. That's what we're looking for here. Get him right out to the front and take him as far as he can go, and hopefully all the way to the finish line. Let's head to race 10, which is the Lake George. Grade 3. Mile on a turf, 10-horse field. Very competitive field. Chad Brown's horse will be the favorite. Oversubscribed, 5 to 2 on the morning line. This is a mile race. I like a horse who's really coming into his own. trained by Jack Sisterson, the 4-horse, Viv Vuv. Not crazy about the name, but let's hope he crosses the finish line. Won the Sanibel Island $100,000 race at Gulfstream, 7.5 furlongs. I think this horse is really a miler. Ran last time out in the Wonder Again, a grade 2 race. He was wide, really made a nice move down the stretch. Ended up running third, beating only a length at 6-1. I think this horse, again, Jack Sisterson is a little bit of a under-the-radar trainer. This horse has 2 bullet works out of his last 3. He's really just training up a storm here at Saratoga. Not the kind of trainer that usually gets a lot of money. 8-1 morning line. This is the kind of horse I'm hoping drifts up to 10-1. And we're looking to take a great shot here at 10-1, hopefully, with a nice stalking inside trip with Viv Vuv in the 10th. One more race to go. We're going to go again to the bailout race, the last race of the day. If all else fails, we're going to take one more shot. This is a maiden special weight at 1.5 miles. Very unusual they run a maiden special at 1.5 miles. It's a 10-horse field. And again, we're looking for a bit of a pace play here. Most of these horses, half of these horses aren't going to make the 1.5 miles, so they're going to be struggling in the stretch. So I'd rather have a horse that's forwardly placed and in front and make them come get him. And again, we're hoping Todd Pletcher has a good day. I think he's up here today. We put him up here today just for that. Our Tempest, the 3-horse, 8-1 on the morning line. Johnny V. Johnny V is a classic. He's great at these long-distance races, slowing down the pace. So I want the inside post. I want to take him to the front. And let's see if he can hold on. There's really, again, the favorite will be a Chad Brown horse on the outside. The 1 horse at 7-5. The horse has run 4 times. 3 times is the favorite and hasn't won yet. So very similar to the horse yesterday that Chad had that was 5 times in a row as the favorite and got beat again. So we're hoping he gets beat. We're hoping for the 3-horse, Our Tempest, 8-1. Again, I think you'll probably get that price too, because again, 10-horse field, and we're hoping they bet that Chad horse down to even money, and that gives our horse a little bit extra oomph as far as the odds go. So, beautiful day. We're going to head over there early, get our spot. Big field, coaching club, Torpedo Annie running today. Not a good betting race, but love to see that horse run. So let's get out there and go get him. And here's hoping that today is your day.